Hello?
Are you Mr. George Vogel?
Yes. Can I help you?
Yes, my name is Martin Hayes. I have a delivery for you from your father.
My father? What would he send to me?
That's your business, not mine. All I know is that he left the contents of this box to you in his will.
His will? Does that mean that he's...
Dead? Yes, I'm sorry. They passed away last week.
No, it's all right. I didn't know him that well. What's in the box?
I don't know, I was just supposed to deliver it. You'll have to open it yourself if you want to find out what's inside.
My dearest George, as I write this letter to you, I enter the final moments of my life. I know I haven't been the greatest father to you, and it's my greatest regret. But, well, it's too late to change things now. Nevertheless, I beg one thing of you. As you know, much of my life has been spent crafting the outline of my book series, and as I die, I haven't published a single one of them. We've had our differences in the past, George, but please, do one thing for me. Enclosed with this letter are 4 volumes containing my life's worth of notes and details on these books. Look after them for me, please. Make sure they remain safe. And if you can, find a way to tell the world the story I never could. Your loving father, Cornelius. Hi, Scott. I didn't know you were stopping by. What brings you to this side of the country?
Well, I was here on a business trip and I saw that I'd be driving past your house, so I thought I'd stop by.
Well, it's good to see you. Please, do come in.
Well, thank you. I can only stay for a minute or two, though.
That's fine. Do you want some coffee while you're here?
Sure. What are these? Did you make them?
No, they are my father's. He wanted to be an author, but he never published his books.
I would love to take a look at them.
So, do you want your coffee?
Oh, I'm sorry, George. I need to go. Thanks for the coffee. I do really want to look at these, though. Do you think I could bring one of them back with me?
Yes, go ahead. Just make sure to keep it safe.
Thank you. Won't get a tear. Well, until next time. Bye, Georgie.
No! No! Did you find the problem?
Yep, sure did. It's a good thing you called me, Mr. Vogel. It's no wonder your pipes were leaking. Your water pressure was over 3 times what it should have been. Pipes can crack if water pressure's too high. If you're still seeing water dripping from the ceiling after I go, give me a call. We may have to replace some pipes, and the sooner we fix things, the less likely it is that the house will suffer any serious water damage.
Thanks again. I'll be sure to keep my eyes open.
Hey, Georgie!
Hey, you're back again. What's the occasion this time?
I'm glad you asked. May I come in?
Certainly. I'm sorry.
Where are your father's books?
Those? Oh, I put them in the basement. Why? Did you enjoy reading the one I gave you?
Oh, yes, I did, and get this. I showed it to my publisher, and he told me it was the best fantasy he'd ever seen. And he told me that he'd be interested in publishing a series if someone wrote them up into books. So, I volunteered for the task, and that's why I'm here. The book I have contains only a small part of the story, and I need the other 3 if I'm gonna write the series. If you'll allow me to take them.
Yes, my father always wanted to get his books published, and I'm sure he'd be glad for you to do it, so long as you gave him his due credit.
It's a deal.
Let me show you to them, then. I just remembered. There was an accident the December before last.
What kind of accident?
It was one of the books. The table I had them on broke, and it fell into the fireplace.
What?
I'm sorry, Scott.
Well, let's hope it didn't have anything too important in it. You should have been more careful.
I know. I feel terrible about it. That's why I moved them into the basement.
Right, well, I guess you should show them to me.
Sorry, I haven't been down here since the accident. I don't remember exactly where I put the books.
You mean you left the books lying down here in the basement for years without checking on them once?
Well, there were more important things on my mind. I had a problem with my water pressure, for instance.
Still, you've got these irreplaceable books and you stuck them down here with the old board games you haven't played in, 20 years? If they had to go into the basement, you should have at least checked on them every now and then. Basements can get mold or rats, or they can flood if it rains a lot. You say your father spent his life compiling these notes?
Yeah?
How do you think he'd feel knowing you've abandoned them in the corner of your basement for 2 years?
Bad, I suppose. Disappointed. But they're fine. I remember now, I put them just over here. I hope the books live up to your expectations. I can't wait